So we
Yeah.
you just ordered it, so you don't have it yet.
It literally just came today. Literally today.
You
It's
got
still
it
in the
right with
box.
you. Unboxing, man.
Uh,
Come on. Let's see it.
you want to see it? Okay, all right, I'll go get it. I'll go get it.
Unboxing.
Oh my god, you guys are
Cookies.
Creative juice.
What's going on, everyone? Is everyone taking a break from social media because of this this thing that's happening?
I haven't.
it's chaotic over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's weird because like we're in different places. So over here, it's actually like where it's happening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this mass protest in Central today, right?
Yeah, I just came from there.
How was it?
Oh, it was good. It was people were quite calm. People were very there were loads of people. Absolutely, it starts off in Hyde Park, and then it spilled out onto Park Lane, and it just closed off the road. So it was just like a huge traffic jam. But like you could just see all the drivers in there, I mean, they were in support as well. They were like horning, and it was quite powerful, man. Like it really was.
That was good, man.
Even though I live like 10 minutes away from like New York City, like we had like a peaceful, like definitely like it was very like moderated that like they cleared out the roads for us protesters to like do our thing, and then like the buses and the cars, they're all like like Wakanda. It's like so weird. It was a great feeling. We were just like, oh, like and the people who are speaking, they're just like, we don't have to create madness in a sense where we have to do violence and all that stuff to like make a statement or whatever, which I was like, thank God, because like you want to protest, but then you're also scared something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was only happening in LA or Minneapolis, but then when it happened in New York, I was just like, this is crazy. Like now there's a curfew, an 8 o'clock curfew in New York.
Oh yeah.
And I would just go there every weekend just to like bike or buy plants, and now I'm like hesitant now because my friends are like, you shouldn't go there because there's like the looter situation, which is like beyond.
I know. Yeah, something like that happened a few years ago. Do you remember the Tottenham riots?
Yeah, that was mad.
Over like one little thing caused an effect, and all of a sudden everyone was just looting for no reason.
Yeah, I mean that was probably the worst we've ever. Like I can't think of anything worse. Was it like it started off with the student? Was it started off with the student loan? Like
I think it was something so like minor, right? And then it's caused a roll-on snowball effect.
But it was when they decided to raise student fees, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I swear
that was it. Yeah,
yeah,
I think it was something like and then
that's what it was.
Someone reacted in Tottenham, and then they got hurt, and all of a sudden everyone started jumping, and then it started firing across the whole of London. Yeah,
it wasn't even about it wasn't about race or anything. It was about like student fees going up.
Crazy, man. Like, oh man, but no, it's crazy watching the news, man. It's like it's crazy seeing social media just like go crazy, like do this whole Blackout Tuesday thing. It's funny because like I actually didn't do it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't for a case of like, oh, this is bullshit, I don't want to do it. It was more of a case of like I feel these social media things are really jumping bandwagon trends. And towards the end of yesterday, it kind of proved it was, because people started saying like, oh, don't hashtag this because you're flooding the box that really means what you need. I'm like, so people, they're doing this hashtag Blackout Tuesday or hashtag Black Lives Matters. They're doing more harm than actually good on social media.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think...
But like you only shot like, let's say like 40 photos instead of like 1,000, right? And I was like, because I'm not that shooter that just keeps clicking and clicking, and then we'll just like go through Lightroom and then figure out which one is like the one. It's like I know like I want to like get the shot that I want, and I'll take maybe like 2 extra or 3, but I'm not gonna go like massive and do this continuous like shoot or whatever. What I was gonna say though is like, I guess this conversation will now correlates to the idea now that you guys both admit with using film and digital, right? I always felt like in my channel I can never talk about digital. I always felt like, because my brand,
unless it's Fuji. If it's a Fuji camera,
Unless
it's okay.
Fuji.
Why? Because it looks like it?
Actually,
Because
stay there.
I feel like I feel every film shooter shoots Fuji as well. I don't know.
Okay.
Am I wrong, Leo?
No, that's true. No, that's 100% true.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Is just because the Fuji
Because of the
cameras have
body?
tactile buttons. Yeah, it has
Yeah.
tactile buttons, so it's more
It looks like
film-like,
a range.
right?
Yeah, they look like old. Like the X100 looks like an old rangefinder. X Pro looks like an old rangefinder. Yeah,
Do you
but
have
it's
a
just
Fuji?
like
Because like I don't have a Fuji, so I'll
yeah.
Trust me, man, your life will be changed once you get a Fuji.
Yeah, man. I got, and also it's like I literally just ordered the X100 as well, because I
With
wanted
the X100V.
Yeah.
You got the
He got
X100V.
excited.
Oh, dude, man.
I know.
Game.
Because Leo, I don't want to get any like abuse from Leo because Leo's all about that used gear. And no, but like I got it like secondhand, so it's not like I didn't pay full price.
You got like £100 off it. Oh, dude, it's
No,
brand new.
but like no. Okay, let me defend myself. All right, hold on. Let me
Did
defend
you guys
myself.
get the same model or not the same model?
No, he's got like the second version. You got
The second. My one came out in like 2014.
Yeah, well, basically because like me personally, I wanted another daily driver, like a camera that had me all the time, and I wanted to like because I wanted to shooting film, right? Like you're stuck to a certain ISO, so I didn't want to carry like multiple ISO because like cause I always found myself at night like wanting to shoot something, and I didn't want to use my XT3 because my XT3 is like I just want that to stay at home because it's all rigged up. So and like just the thought of having to unrig everything, it's just like I just didn't want to do it, you know. So I just wanted something that I could shoot at night. So and like I wouldn't have to worry about it's always mobile. I can take it home, take it out, and just like fit in my pocket. Just have that. And so I was thinking about it, and like I didn't want to go like X100. Like I was bouncing between X100F, the VF, VF, and I was like, you know what, screw it, let's just go for the V. Yeah, because like, and like it would work perfectly alongside my film camera. Once the light had gone for the film camera, you know, because I didn't shoot any like portrait 800 or anything like. Cause that's just like, I think that's just like too expensive.
Stupid expensive.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what, I know I'm going to use this every single day because I always find myself on like the tube or like just low light situation. Like, I just wish I had my camera on me.
Mm.
And I kept saying that so many times for like months. So you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do it. So yeah.
Hey man, look. At the end of the day,
I want a second camera angle as well. So it hit a lot of boxes.
Okay, man. Don't worry. You listen, dude. Listen. You justified yourself. Well done. Listen, man.
I don't think I did, but
no, all I say, man, is this, right? If you're gonna use it and you're gonna get the use out of it, if you're gonna like literally, it's never a waste of money. Nothing's a waste of money if you use it all the time, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, precisely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But having said that, dude, you do know the X100V and XT3 have the exact same sensor, right? It's the exact same camera.
But that's exactly why I want it, because it's like it works. I know how to use the XT3. I know exactly, but it's just the fact that and I also wanted a 35mm 35mm field of view equivalent, and I also wanted a second camera. So it just sort of like I just like this one tool does so many things. Basically, I've got a second camera angle. I've got a 35mm equivalent, like field of view equivalent. I have a camera that will fit in my pocket and I can use every day, all that, you know, and I can use, you know, because there were so many times I wanted to take photos like on the tube at night or just anywhere at night basically, and I just didn't want to have to, because my XT3 is in a cage and it's on like it's all set up, you know. Yeah. So like I just didn't want to have to spend. I didn't want to spend like 10 minutes breaking down my camera rig and then put it back together every single time I wanted to use my camera, you know?
Listen, man, I just thought of a good idea, man. Huh? I thought of a good idea for your YouTube video for yourself, man.
Yeah?
You can make a YouTube video based on the process and the inner monologuing of buying an X100V. Like you can do like you know that voiceover thing, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Nah, I can't do it. There's no point. What's the reason? Nah, but
Yeah,
Leo said
exactly.
this.
Yeah, like
And there we go.
like,
You've introduced digital. You've introduced now digital photography to your channel. Now you can just do it.
yeah, I'll name it the lie all photographers tell ourselves, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, there we go, man. So yeah, this is this. Look at this little camera here.
Oh yeah.
This is a Panasonic GM1. It's actually a micro four thirds camera, and it's interchangeable lenses.
Okay, cool.
What's the mount?
So it's a micro
That's
four
tiny.
thirds. Yeah, man. So it's like same mount as like the GH5 and the Blackmagic Pocket.
Okay.
But so my video that I'm actually editing it now, but the video that I'm making is about this because it was funny because I was about to buy a Ricoh GR2, right? Because I wanted a really small point and shoot camera. And then, do you know what? It's funny because, and then I found this because I was looking for, I think I was looking for a battery adapter, and I found this in my bag, like way in my cupboard. And I was like, why did I buy this camera for? I can't remember why I bought it. And then I remembered, like, I bought this camera solely for when I went out. Yeah, I would literally have a camera I could just put in my pocket, and then like I can shoot. It's like this is a 28mm lens, and then literally like another pancake. This is a 40 f1.7. And it's like tiny lenses, man. It's like, and I was like, okay, cool. So I went out on Saturday. And I was like, you know what? Let me just take this, and I'm just gonna shoot all day with this. And my gosh, man, like the images that came out of this are amazing. They're so good, and the autofocus on this camera is so good. And this is the perfect, like, it's so tiny, man. And it's like got that little retro look.
Does it shoot video or not?
Shoots 1080 video, yeah, 24, up to 60 frames a second.
Oh shit. Dude.
1080p, man. It's like, dude, like I was so surprised on how good this actually little camera was. And like I went on an MPB, it's like a B&H style photo.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And I was like, how much is the body only? And they're only selling them for like £75 for the body. And like this lens costs like 60 quid. And I was like, so like the next video, YouTube video.
Yeah, man.
With the Lumix.
That's it, man. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard for me to like transition. If I wanted to buy like an X100V, it's going to be literally impossible for me for my YouTube because I preach about used gear.
No, man,
like
you can't do that. No. You box yourself.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I box myself, man.
But I also talk about, I have said on my channel many times saying collecting gear is overrated. But I'm not collecting. I am not collecting. This is not. This is because I also said on only upgrade once your skills or needs outgrow your current gear, and that's definitely that. Like I wouldn't. Yeah. Okay.
That's a cop out, man. That's a cop out.
It is not. No, it is not.
Dude, every film camera is the same, man. There's nothing different. Just it's like if anything, upgrade your film, not your camera.
No, I'm talking about. But this is for digital.
How can you upgrade your film though?
No, but this is it. Like, I don't want to be shooting at night because I didn't want to be like. I don't like shooting like tons and tons of rolls of film in a day because each additional roll of film I shoot is like 2-3 hours more of work, right? So I just wanted something that I could just keep, because there'd be times where throughout the day where I want to keep on shooting, but I don't want to increase that workload. So that's where my X100V comes in. And also,
man, dude, I'm all for it. Man. I'm excited to see it. Man. I'm excited to see the images that come out of it.
Yeah, man.
He was just like,
don't worry, man. Don't worry.
I'm cool, man. It's cool. What?
He's like sweating. It's like, oh.
So you just ordered it, so you don't have it yet.
It literally just came today. Literally today.
You got it right with you. Unboxing, man. Come on. That's it.
Okay, all right, I'll go get it.
Unboxing.
Oh my god.
Look, he's like, it's Christmas Day. He's so excited.
Yeah. It's more Christmas for us to watch him open it.
Exactly, man. It's like ASMR style.
You guys are convincing me. I've been eyeing it, like, to get one, but I was just like, I don't know. I was like that. I'll say, like, I don't know, like, what are the, oh, here it is. I bet, you know what is funny? I guarantee, right? I messaged on the group chat. I messaged saying, hey, are we still doing this today? And Zain looked at it and went, fuck's sake, I want to use my camera. Why is they messaging me now? I hope they
No.
More responsible than you. You're a whole other situation.
No, everyone quiet down. ASMR. The microphone.
This is well, you guys getting a first look before anyone else. Oh shit!
Imagine the X100F in there.
It's fine. I pay with PayPal, so I get my money back.
Ooh.
Jeez.
Look at Joan's face. She's like, oh my god.
She's just like, she doesn't get it. If you don't shoot Fuji, you don't get it. Like, you
Well, that's
wouldn't
what I'm saying.
understand.
Like, I don't know.
Fuji people don't get it.
Is the F better than the V? Like, what? I don't
No.
know.
I think if you like, I think the only real advantage the F has is the V has over the F is the shooting wide open close up, like the F2, because apparently like
F2 is a brand new lens.
Yeah, like shooting, if you shoot wide open on the F, like everyone says that it's not that sharp, wide open.
Yeah.
So apparently the
funny,
V
right?
is yeah.
You know, it's
So
funny because like the original X100 all the way up to the X100F has the same lens. So with the higher resolution of the X100F, you can see the imperfections the lens actually has at F2. So my F2 looks better than the X100F's F2. It's weird.
Oh, that's crazy.
But yeah, it's strange. But now this one introduced a new lens that has obviously a flip the screen, man. Flip the screen. Flip it. Turn it around. Flip. Let's see that ass. Turn it around. Let's flip the screen.
Hey, she's a classy lady, man.
Oh yeah, look at that. See,
Ooh.
Did you get the weather sealing adapter as well?
I haven't. No, that's the other thing I want to get. Not yet though. I will get it. But I want to use what do you call it? I want to use like a Pro Mist filter as my instead of using.
We're like not. Makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what a Pro Mist filter is, right?
Yeah, I use it for my filmmaking.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I was saying, yeah. I was like,
Good. I thought.
Digitized look.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. This is sorry. Yeah. What were you gonna say?
What made you choose black?
Oh, man, all my cameras are black. I'm all about that stealth. I mean, I'm not. It's just like I just prefer all black. Like all my cameras are all black. Like my X-3 is all black. I just prefer it. I think it just looks a lot cleaner. I don't know. It's not about that silver black.
I'm telling you, man, they should have came out of a slate gray.
Oh,
that would have been so good.
Yeah,
dude, they should have come out of a slate gray. That would have been so nice.
Like with the X Pros, yeah.